Yo, what's up? This is Duke, the Gym Monster, and your online personal training coach. And I want to talk to you about the one thing that will guarantee that you will succeed on your weight loss journey and why it matters. And the one thing that I want to talk about to you guys today is your why, and why having a strong and powerful why is the most crucial thing that you need to have when engaging on the weight loss journey. The purpose of having a why on this journey is when times get tough, when you feel like giving up on yourself, when you feel like you just don't have any more reserves left, and you need that reason or the decision that you made so long ago that you're going to succeed on this journey no matter what. That's the entire purpose of having your why when it comes to the weight loss journey. It has to be powerful enough to make you move. It has to be powerful enough that when you made that decision, or when you were frustrated that day, or when you made the decision to start your weight loss journey, or made that big decision that something has to change and you're no longer going to deal with the cycle of emotions that you were dealing with before, that now is the time to act, and you're not going back to what you were doing prior. That you're not giving yourself a choice of exiting out of your decision, that you're going to make the decision to go through this weight loss journey even though you don't have any of the answers and you don't know what to do. You're going to give yourself grace and to make mistakes and to find out and to continue to move forward along with your weight loss journey. That's the purpose of having a powerful and strong why. Now, when it comes to losing weight, this is the other point in this video that I wanted to make, is that you're going to lose weight fast. It's no matter what your body type is, any small amount of change that you make from coming from a place of inactivity, you're going to see major changes in your body. That's just the way it is. So you're going to lose weight fast. The process of, the reason why the weight loss journey will take a long time is because of the mental aspect of it. You have to steadily update your mind to the changes that your body is making. And everybody's going to be late to the party when it comes to this aspect of the weight loss journey. It happened to me. It happened to any of the weight loss people or content creators that you may see, or influencers, or whoever it may be. You're going to lose weight fast, but you're still updating in the process, because when you first start a weight loss journey, you always wanted the weight to come off the next day or the next week or the next month. You want to lose the 50 or 100 pounds or whatever it may be. So once you accept to yourself that it's going to take time to lose weight, and when that process started coming and you start the dieting, you're counting your calories, you're doing your macros, you're getting your optimal amount of rest, you're doing your exercises, cardio or strength resistance or a combination of both, you accept that the journey is going to take time. And then without even noticing it, you're looking at the numbers of the scale going down. You know that those are changing, but you may feel that you look the same, or some of the clothes may still fit the same on you. But your body is steadily changing. And next thing you know, that your body's dropping weight fast, and you're making those changes, and you're wearing clothes, that you didn't wear in a long time, and you're buying new attire and all these different things, and you're still operating mentally as the person that you was before. And you're still thinking that you look the same way that you did before. And like I said before, everybody's going to be late to updating themselves to where they are now with their body type, because you're going through the journey. Your main goal is to lose the weight and focus on the numbers and getting the exercises done and all these different aspects. But the mental work is one thing that I really stress. When you neglect this is how you see a lot of people relapse to their old habits, or they'll binge. And there's nothing wrong with binging, because you will have times where you binge, but you also have that decision that you made from the first time of your why, of why you're going to do this journey. And so you will have days where you fall off, but you get back on and you lock back in and you lose the weight. When people relapse, what I'm talking about is when people, you see them lose the weight, and then they go all the way back and gain the weight and plus more pounds on top of that, because they haven't done the mental work. You have to do the mental work of updating yourself of where you are, and that comes with a lot of things that you have to address. And the things you have to address is just basically your goals, your self-value, your self-worth, all these different things. Even come to the point of setting up boundaries for yourself to make sure that you protect your mind while you're in the process of losing weight and crafting yourself into this person that you're becoming. Yeah, you're losing weight, and yeah, you look different, but there's still a lot of things that your parameters in your mind that you're still operating with. You still think you enter the room, you still think you're carrying around the energy that you did before. You're still talking to people as you were before, and you're still giving yourself the value and self-worth of the person that you were prior. So you have to update yourself and update your goals. It's a process of you not only crafting the outside of your body, you're crafting the inside of your body. That's why I say this weight loss journey is more of an inside out transition more than anything. So you have to continue to build yourself on the inside of your goals and your values and the person that you see yourself becoming and who you seem to be, and addressing past traumas and things that happened to you and putting those in, remember, framing those into different perspectives and taking yourself out of the victim place of that and putting yourself as a survivor and a person who thrived from that and ultimately as a victor of that situation. So that's the work that we have to do, and that's the long-term aspect of the weight loss journey. It's something that you have to work with daily. It's something that we're still doing with now, something that I'm still doing with now. You know, you're still building up towards that person that you want to be. And it's something that you won't be able to do initially in the weight loss journey. When I was in my heaviest in the 400s, I didn't know what to do in my weight loss journey, but the person that I was at 360, you know, knew more about how to set a goal and get to that goal and lose the weight and do these different things. So you're steadily growing as you progress through the weight loss journey. So always update your mind mentally. That's how you succeed on this weight loss journey. And all of that stems from your why you made the decision in the first place to start and to succeed with the journey. You want to make sure it's strong enough, make sure it's something that snaps you back to the reality of where you're at when you feel like giving up or when you feel depressed and all these different things. Make sure that why, you may go to bed saying that you feel like you're going to give up, but when you get up, you get back on, the grind of what you're doing. And just pursuing that weight loss journey and pursuing the goal that you set for yourself, or pushing yourself beyond the goal that you set for yourself. Because when you hit your goal, a lot of people don't celebrate their goal because they haven't done the mental work, or maybe they think that because they achieve that goal, they do celebrate it, but they haven't done the mental work, they end up crashing out and going back to where they were before. So make sure that you give yourself that space to do the mental work and address all those issues that need to be addressed. So you want to treat your why as a mission. It's a mission. Don't give yourself an option to back out of it, because when you do, that pretty much shows that you're not serious. It shows that it's always a way to cut around the corners or something. You want to give this make a decision that this is what I'm going to do regardless. I'm not going to cut corners and escape out of it. You made this decision to lose weight now and get in better shape. Do it, and stop giving yourself these outs of taking the saying that you're going to come back to it next week, or you binge this time so you'll start back up next week or the next month. No, just start now. Stop being afraid of the success that you know that you can achieve. Stop being afraid of becoming the person that you can become and be better. We all know what we have to do to become a healthier person and a healthier version of ourselves, and a more effective and efficient version of ourselves, to be of better use to ourselves and our community and our families and everything around us. So stop running away from of being your best self, because that's ultimately what it is when it comes to you giving yourself an out, when it comes to you making a decision. When you make a decision, you lock down and you go for it. When I made my decision, I didn't know where I was, how I was going to do the weight loss journey, but I knew I was tired of the same limiting beliefs and doubts that I had in my mind. And the same thing may be true for you. You have limiting beliefs in your doubt, and in your mind that weren't true, and you turn down decisions and opportunities where, because you felt the way that you look, you wouldn't get too far in what you were doing, or you didn't have the confidence, or whatever it may be. So I was tired of having those same thoughts in my head, and I decided to do something about it. I knew I was letting my weight hold me back, or I would use my weight as an excuse to hold me back. And basically, I just said that I'm going to get rid of this, this aspect of it, so that I can address all those issues, address all the underlying issues of why you feel that you're not sufficient enough, or why you're not enough, or why you're not, you feel that you can't do this or can't do that, because ultimately you can. And like I said before, the journey will happen fast. The long-term aspect of it, or the thing that's going to take time, is you updating your mind mentally. It's just like updating software, or updating a phone, or updating anything. You have to update it while you go through physically, or you run the risk of reverting back to your old habits and entertaining old beliefs of self-limiting beliefs, and ultimately you end up sabotaging the progress that you made. So basically, the whole thing of having a strong enough why, so you don't go and self-sabotage all the success and progress that you made while putting in all this hard work to get to where you are. That's basically what I wanted to cover in this video, and that's the one thing that will lead you to success in the weight loss journey. You having a powerful why, and you making a decision to stick to it, and you not letting fear lead to you making a choice of backing out. You know, you know what you have to do to get better at what you're doing. And if you don't, you can tune into these videos. I have videos telling you about every aspect of the weight loss journey. I made tips documenting my own weight loss journey and tips that I went by because I tracked my journey and took notes on different aspects of it, the mental and the physical aspects of the weight loss journey. I made a promise to myself that if I found a way to lost weight, or when I finally lost weight, I would make videos telling people how I did it, and that's what this channel is here for. And I know that I kind of veer off the topic and do some recomposition, which are things that happen after the weight loss journey. You know, you want to do body recomposition and maintain your body weight and push yourself more in muscle building and all those different things. I have those aspects as well. But the main purpose of the channel is to address the weight loss epidemic and things that people go through. Everybody's journey is unique. Everybody has a different body type. Everybody have different illnesses and ailments that they may suffer from. But ultimately, the weight loss journey is something that will happen fairly quickly. You will lose weight fairly quickly. What determines you keeping it off and you being in control of it is addressing the mental issues and the mental aspects of your weight loss journey. Once you accept that you have to do the updating and steady updating yourself and steady setting boundaries for yourself and addressing your value and your worth, and which the values and worth is all stemming from the limiting beliefs that you may have about yourself, addressing those and reframing those and solving those issues and viewing yourself as the limitless human being that you are, that you can achieve anything. Then the sky's the limit when it comes to you on your weight loss journey and beyond that and all the other things that you aspire to do with your life. So this is the one thing the one thing that will lead to success in the weight loss journey: having a strong enough why, committing to it, not allowing yourself the choice to back out, committing to finishing what you start, knowing that you are worth it, knowing that you are enough, knowing that you have so much more life to give and you have so much more energy to put out there in the world. All right, peace.